All right, thank you guys so much for coming out today, I guess. I'm losing track of time. I've been up since 3 a.m., so I apologize. Welcome, obviously, to the DeSoto Boys and Girls Club. We're obviously very thrilled to have you here with us today for this special event. Now, obviously, launching the public launch of the Invest in Kids, Build Great Futures campaign. My name is Jacqueline Matter. As he mentioned, I am the new Good Morning Suncoast anchor for ABC 7. I just recently moved here about 2 months ago. Actually, I think today is my 2-month anniversary of being here on the Suncoast, and I absolutely love it here. I wouldn't, much better than North Carolina, I'll tell you that much. So I recently became an ambassador for the Boys and Girls Club of Manatee County. I just think it is a program that I really wanted to get involved in. I love kids and I love being involved in my community, and it was something that I just had a passion for, and I got a chance to meet some of those kids recently when they came to our studio to do a promo. They were hilarious and I had a great time with them. Many of them were asking me if I lived at the news station, which I might as well, but they were such a pleasure to work with, and I look forward to working with them in the future. Very energetic group, and I'm grateful to be a part of this project. So I'm going to ask Mr. Caleb Grimes to come up here, and he is the campaign chair, obviously, with Grimes, Goebel, Grimes, Hawkins, Gladfelter, and Galvano, and have him share some more about this amazing effort.
Welcome, and thank you, Jacqueline. I really appreciate your enthusiasm and the positive energy you're bringing to the Boys and Girls Club and our campaign. And at this time, I want to acknowledge some of our special guests here this afternoon, and then, of course, I looked around and realized that's really everybody. I can't tell you how much I appreciate everyone who has come out here today, but I am going to recognize a few, and hopefully I've caught everyone who's out here. We have Senator Bill Galvano, and who is my partner, so he's near and dear to me. Representative Jim Boyd is back here. I don't know, did Superintendent Diana Green make it? She was supposed to be here, but you know, this traffic is pretty crazy. Nope, okay. County Commissioner Steve Johnson. There he is, back there. We have Councilman Gene Brown. Gene hiding somewhere. And our, I think he likes to be called this now, retired sheriff, Brad Stubbe. Thank you, Brad, and all you've done for our clubs over the years. And then someone that anybody who's been associated with the Boys and Girls Club knows well, we have our retired club president, Carl Weeks. And probably the most important, we have our 2016 Youth of the Year, Miss Lord Blanc. There's Lord. As the chairman of the Invest in Kids campaign, I really want to tell you what an honor it is to share this moment with all of you out here. I was a product of the Boys and Girls Clubs. I attended the club, and I can't believe they put this down here. I started the club 56 years ago and have been involved in one way or the other with the Boys and Girls Club that whole time. I find them near and dear to my heart. I have a lot of fond memories of the club and the experience that I had, what it did for me, and how it impacted my life. So I know full and well what it does to these kids we have out here today in this clubs. We have achieved a great deal in the past year, culminating in today's campaign kickoff celebration. With the help of a strong group of leaders in our community who stepped up to the plate to ensure our kids can achieve success, we have reached new heights for our organization. And I've had a lot of help over the last year, and I really want to ask cabinet members, my campaign cabinet members who have been working on this over about the past year, to stand up and be recognized for their assistance. Larry Clark, Brian Ellerson, Elizabeth Moore, Whiting Preston, Cliff Walters, and then I want to give a special thanks to Dan Hager, Barbara Jennings, Ken Thomas, and Marty King, our officers of the foundation and board. They've given us a lot of support behind the scenes, out in front, and are making this very much possible. Also, we have at the Boys and Girls Club, as you probably know, a corporate board who is very much involved with the day-to-day operations of our clubs. And we also have a foundation board that works towards investing our funds and helping with raising money and so forth. And these board members have been incredibly helpful in getting this going. So any board members that are here, I wish you would stand up and be recognized so that anybody else here can see who's there and maybe talk to them a little more about our campaign. Board members? In addition, I'd like to thank our staff leading the campaign work in-house at the club. We've had a tremendous group, and actually our whole staff of all the clubs, but in particular, Barb Burgoyne, Don Stanhope, and we have counsel through the Carter Companies, Julie Wirtanen. And so I want to thank all of them. There's Julie way back there. So now I'd like to turn the program over to our president and CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Manatee County, Don Stanhope, who's going to talk to us a little bit about why we're doing this. Don?
Thank you, Caleb, and thanks to our wonderful board, our staff, our cabinet members. You have all worked so hard and are so dedicated to our cause, and we truly appreciate that. The Invest in Kids campaign is an amazing opportunity to revitalize our community and serve generations of families to come. The current DeSoto Club is nearing its 50th year of operation, and it's been a godsend for so many families. Many of our community leaders grew up in our clubs, attending every day after school as well as in the summer. Some of you are even here today. They received intentional programming by caring adults, which focused on academic success, character and leadership, as well as having a healthy lifestyle, all of which can have a positive impact on a young person's life. This site has served us very well. However, the age of the facility and the increased operating costs, as well as having waiting lists of kids that would like to join the club but are unable to in its current capacity, it really has rendered this facility functionally obsolete and in need of replacement. The new club will increase safety by its design, create a 21st century learning opportunity to help kids with their homework, and will even feature a commercial kitchen to enhance our healthy lifestyles initiatives. The Invest in Kids campaign will give us the ability to serve up to 600 kids every day, which is almost triple the amount that we can serve today, in a campus-style environment that meets their needs. This 41,000 square foot facility will be a shining example in our community of our commitment to our children, a landmark that elevates the visibility of our area while reaching those that need us most. Once you take a tour, I think you'll agree, providing a newer space in good condition will help attract kids to come for many years to come and boost their confidence by sharing a sense of belonging at a place where others care about them. We are currently in contract negotiations for our design build team. We'll hope to announce that within the next month. In the meantime, there's several conceptual drawings that you'll see around the tent. Feel free to take a look at those because it will really give you an idea of the scope and the magnitude of this exciting project. The need to expand our reach is greater today than ever. Half of third graders in Manatee County are not reading on grade level. 1 in 4 kids in Manatee County are living in poverty. 1 in 5 will not graduate from high school on time. Issues such as drugs, gangs, violence, obesity, bullying face our kids every day. 20% of our county's children go home to an empty house at the end of the school day, if they even go home after school, unsupervised and left to their own devices. The clubs provide a safe and nurturing environment that can change the trajectory of a young person's life. It might even save their life. Our programs are proven to work, with a 95% average graduation on time. 93% of our kids are on grade level for their age, and 93 report abstaining from drugs and alcohol. Our mission is simple. It's to enable all young people, especially those who need us most, to reach their full potential as productive, caring, and responsible citizens. A new facility will allow us to provide great futures for generations to come. Now I'll turn it back over to Caleb to share the status of the campaign thus far.
Okay, the goal of our Investing Kids campaign is to raise $7.5 million to build this new facility that you see here, which includes a youth center, a teen center, administrative offices, and an endowment to provide funding for the operation and maintenance of the new club. And so we are working towards that, and I'm pleased to announce that thanks to support of our earliest supporters, those closest to our organization and with whom we've worked with before our kickoff today, we have raised $4.4 million of our goal. One of the things that I'm really proud of is that we have 100% board participation. So all those people you saw stand up earlier have contributed towards our campaign. We have over 70 staff members who are here at the clubs helping us out, who have contributed to the project. Even those in the other clubs in the county, not just our staff members here at this club. There's a list on the registration table of those who have committed, and we encourage you to take a moment to review the list and personally thank those that you know have taken part in this important first step in launching the campaign. And at this point, I'd like to highlight a few of our lead donors at this time. I introduced to you earlier Larry Clark, who is on our on my campaign cabinet. He recently joined our foundation board and has been a long supporter of our clubs. And he has made a special gift of his own, as well as through his relationship with the Deerbrook Charitable Trust. And I mention that because the trust has pledged a challenge grant up to $1 million. And what is really nice about this challenge grant is they're making it in the name of Carl Weeks. And so, as you know, Carl served our club for over 40 years. He retired as president in, was it 2013 already? Seems like yesterday. And we will have the Carl Weeks Teen Center that will provide our oldest club members their own space to engage with friends and navigate their journey through high school with caring adults to support them in making informed decisions as they plan their future. And as Don said, 93% graduation rate here. They need that, and they take advantage of it. So every dollar given in honor of Carl Weeks will be matched up to the $1 million goal. And so I hope everyone will remember that and think of Carl and make sure that we get that resulting $2 million. In addition to the Deerbrook Charitable Trust, I'd also like to thank a couple of our guests I saw back there a minute ago. I'm not sure where they went. Pat and Charlene Neal for their generosity. Pat, Charlene, where are you? Come up here, Pat. Charlene. Pat and Charlene have been great supporters of the clubs for many years and have made a very generous investment of $1 million to the campaign. Their gift their gift will be recognized with the naming rights to our flex field. You'll see this on the chart. This is the area where will be used regularly for our kids to support them leading an active lifestyle. And the reason I asked Pat to come up here, I know Pat well. He's been a great supporter. And I know if there's a campaign nearby, he'd like to say something about our campaign. So, Pat?
Oh, come on. Who here has participated in boys' clubs of Manatee County in their past? Look at the men, mostly men, who provided leadership and support for our community for the last 55 years. The people who I know who grew up in Bradenton, Florida, and are the product of the Boys Club represent a special kind of person in our community that is very seldom found among people in general. So my little story about the Boys Club really has to do with Frank Buskirk, my business partner of many years, was a part of the Boys Club 55 years ago, and he and the people he grew up with at the Boys Club grew up to be important, responsible adults in our community. Now fast forward to this year, 2017. We, of course, serve thousands of young men and women in this community, and they have the same responsibility to their community, and we have the same responsibility to them to teach them values, education, their place in the world, the skills they need, and the ability to work together with other people. And Caleb, I know of no organization in Manatee County or Sarasota County or anywhere that has that ability to develop young people. So Charlene and I are happy to be part of this. We want to encourage, it's important for us, it's important for our children and grandchildren in this town, and it's important that we lead the people of this community to support our Boys and Girls Club. So thanks all of you for being here. Thank you.
Thank you, Pat. I knew Pat wouldn't let me down. Since 1946, the Braden and Kiwanis Club has been an instrumental partner with the Boys and Girls Club. They actually founded the then Boys Club and have been with us ever since. They were very instrumental in this particular club right here. So it was quite fitting when the Kiwanis Foundation jumped into action on the campaign, donating $100,000 for the teen multi-purpose room in our new club. Our thanks to the board members. Thank you. Our thanks go to the board and members for their ongoing commitment, and special thanks to Dr. Stephen Tinsworth and the Charitable Giving Committee for recommending such a significant investment. I think we have some Kiwanis members in the audience today. If you would all stand and be recognized, I would really appreciate it because you've done a wonderful thing for us. I'd also like to recognize one of our foundation board members and donors who has agreed to lead the charge to help us raise at least $1.5 million towards the endowment for the new club. Very active on our board, Gene Beckstein. Please stand to be recognized. I think you're here, aren't you? Well, sorry, Gene. I don't know what happened. Gene's at everything we do, and I thought he was going to be here today. But if you all see Gene, thank him and help him. One other thing, I don't know if you noticed, there's some kids around here, see over here, with IMG on their shirts. We have a wonderful partnership with IMG, and the kids that go to IMG come over here and work with our kids from the Boys and Girls Club, and I really want to thank IMG for their continued partnership and help with us. Thank you guys for coming over. All of our initial donors, and of course, as you see, many of them who are here today, have gotten our campaign off to a great start. We appreciate everyone's assistance, noting that we still have a long way to go. 4.4 million sounds like a lot, but when you do the math and subtract, there's still a long way to go. And but we're now going out into the support of our community, and we feel very confident that we will be successful in making this long-awaited project a reality for our near future. And I really appreciate everything that everyone here has to do with that. And now I'd like to ask Cassandra, one of our DeSoto Club members' parents, who's going to come up and share a few words about what the club means to her as a parent of these kids. Cassandra?
Hi, my name's Cassandra. My kids go here. I have 3 kids, Rodney, Travis, and Karina, 14, 12, and 6. So we've been here for about 10 years now. What can I say? I believe in the club. It's a safe place. My kids come here. They're happy. They're healthy. They strive. They do things. They're involved in activities that they wouldn't be involved in if we weren't here. I don't know. My whole life I've struggled. I've done things throughout different communities, Key Club, Kiwanis. I've done things with different facilities, different volunteering. But we've landed here, and my kids are now seeing what it is to be part of a home, part of a group, part of something that they can grow and be proud of. And I've been a single mom, struggled, made it, trying to teach my kids to just strive, to be better, to want more, to look around and see that they can do things that all the other kids here that can do together as a team. They do track, they do reading clubs, they do cooking lessons, they do things that are going to make them, blossom into these great little, I call them little monsters, but they're my little munchkins. Not only do my kids attend the club here, but we have family. We've grown with family. We've grown with friends here. And the team here, the staff, everybody here, they're like another set of parents. They're another set of hands and eyes and ears that watch them grow and lead them to do great things. We're all excited about the new facility, about the new club that we are hoping to have, to give them a sense of pride, to give them a sense of, oh, that's my club. I go there. I do a lot of volunteering here with the club. I've painted the parking lot for the handicap spaces. Got potholes fixed. I have a voice sometimes that doesn't come out as well, but I like to use it. What else? Well, our gym. We need help in our gym. Everybody likes the gym. Who doesn't like the gym? I hate going to the gym, but my kids love it here. They go in the gym, and sometimes in the rain, when it rains, we have little leaks, and we call it the potholes because they go over there and jump in puddles. We're looking forward to the new gym, and my daughter is 6, like I said, so I'll be here for about another 10 years, maybe 12. I don't know. She might end up working here. She loves them all. As an architect, John Portman once said, buildings should never serve people. Buildings should serve people, not the other way around. Buildings, the new future home of the DeSoto Boys and Girls Club will serve people, and it will serve very important people, our community's children, not only our community's children, but my children. And that's all I have to say. Thank you for your investment, especially in the investment of all of our children, not just mine, but many other kids who will strive from it.
Cassandra, thank you so much for those words, and that's so good to hear. And I really appreciate she took time off from work to be with us today to share her experience. So no celebration for the clubs would be complete without hearing from one of our members. Jared, where are you? Would you please come forward? There's Jared. He's going to share with us what the club means to him. And then we've also got with him our program director, TP, Talencia Pratt.
Great future start here. It probably doesn't mean much to you, but it means a lot to me. My name is Jared, and I'm a sophomore at Bayshore High School. I moved here from Montana a year ago with my mom. My dad lives in Alaska and hasn't been a part of my life in a very long time. I have twin sisters who are 25 and a brother that is 24, but they live elsewhere. I went to clubs in Montana, so when my mom was concerned about me making friends, she suggested we try coming to this club. We live just down the street. When I was greeted by staff, they were all so friendly. As I entered the teen room, everyone came up to me and introduced themselves. I could tell everyone wanted to be friends. We were like a big family. Our team director, Jeremy, sat down with me one day and asked what I wanted to do with myself. He helped me explore some career options. We narrowed down my interest to journalism and engineering. Jeremy went to my school with me and did everything in his power to make sure I got those classes. I'm taking Engineering 1, and I hope to take Advanced Engineering next. I took Geometry last year, and I'm taking Algebra 1 this year. I signed up to write for the school newspaper, and before I knew it, I was president of the Keystone Club, a leadership club here at Boys and Girls Club. I make sure all the committees are doing their jobs, the kids are following the rules. Miss Leanne, our club director, lets me come in on weekends to help with projects around the club. I could list thousands of reasons why this club is important to me, but I'll stick to just a couple. Every minute I'm at the club, I'm trying to find a way to help out. Whether it's cleaning up a mess or helping the staff with the younger kids, I'm happy to lend a hand. A year ago, I wouldn't have thought twice about giving my time up for somebody else, but the Boys and Girls Clubs have helped me realize how great it can be to help. They are forming the youth of our generation into respectable and responsible men and women. The amount of activities that we can participate in is beyond incredible. I'm only a sophomore, but I intend to invest my time throughout the years into this club. I hope to see our club grow and accept more members into this awesome family. Where would I be if I weren't coming to the club every day? Home alone playing video games. Or maybe going down a path with some kids elsewhere that might get me into trouble. Here at this club, I have a chance, as all members do. Great futures start here. Thank you.
Thanks, Jared. We're proud of you and glad you found your way back to the clubs. Hello, my name is Talencia Pratt. Some of you guys know me as TP. I'm the program manager at DeSoto Club. Like Jared, I grew up in the clubs here in Bradenton. I'm originally from Palmetto. I went to college, came to the club soon after, and I've been here over the past 10 years. It took me 2 tries, not one, but 2 tries to get the position that I hold now. And I'm loving it. But we teach our kids to never give up, and I model that to our kids. I'm always telling the kids, your life is consequences for your actions. Our parents appreciate what we're teaching the kids here, so they can bring that behavior home. They're more helpful, and their values reflect what they learned at the club. They bring it home, and they also bring it back to their community. Why do I come to work to do what I do every day? It's a lot of reasons. But I see the impact. I got a call also last week from one of my old club members just telling me that he's staying out of trouble, and also he has joined MTC, which is Manatee Technical College, and he's also taking up carpentry right now. I got a call, my staff and we're the ears to listen to the kids. And also, we're here for the good and bad days, and also the happy and sad days. I'm here for the long run, and I hope you are too. Thanks for coming out today, and also helping us serve more kids.
Thank you, TP. Thank you, Jared. I really appreciate your comments. You know, there's a lot of hope for the future when we hear from a young person such as Jared, especially when we have staff. She's running away, TP, she's going to do her job, and that's really nice to see. Thank you for your inspiring words, and I really appreciate it. Before we conclude today's program, I invite you for tours led by our club members. You see we have club members out here to give you a tour, and I really hope you will take them up on it. I've got a special friend and colleague of mine who's going to come up and share a few words with us. Senator Bill Johnson.
Good afternoon. It's actually, Pat, good afternoon to you. Good seeing you. It's great to be here. Actually, it's great to be out of Tallahassee, right, Jim? When did you get back? Last night? Yeah, myself as well. Oh, what a wonderful program. I don't know what I could really add to it, but I did want to share a couple of thoughts. Many of you know, and some of you may not know, that Bill Grimes, Caleb's father, was like his second father to me. And Caleb has always been a big brother to me, and you know that, Michelle. And one of the things that I realized early on when I started working with them as a teenager was that they had a true commitment to Boys and Girls Clubs of Manatee County. I could remember way back when, where we are in our offices now, we were upstairs and we hadn't moved downstairs. I still remember seeing events down there for the Boys and Girls Clubs of Manatee County. And so they identified something that was very important, and that's why I have great confidence that under his leadership for this campaign, you're going to accomplish everything that you need to accomplish, and you've certainly come quite a long way. You know, I'm talking really to the choir here because I imagine that most of you here have already shared your time, your treasure, your talents in order to help this campaign be successful, this Invest in Kids. And that's so important, and I hope that you continue to spread that and bring more people in. Because the reality is government is not the answer. It isn't. I've been in it a long time. I know it's important. It has a role, but it is truly not the answer to the success of humanity and the quality of life that we all hope to achieve. You know, when we're in Tallahassee, and Jim Boyd can attest to this, much of what we do is look at ways to fix problems and look at ways to put money to solve issues that would have otherwise been completely prevented because of programs like this, if young people have been able to interact with programs like this. Problems that would have been avoided that don't just affect them and their families, but everybody. So when you come together like you have today and in the past on this issue, and you will in the future, to make sure that this legacy continues and continues in a much bigger and more grand way with a brand new environment for young people to learn and connect and become part of society, then you are doing truly God's work. And I really appreciate that. And it makes me proud to represent this area in Tallahassee. Good luck and God bless you.
Bill, thanks a lot. As you probably know, Bill has a pretty busy schedule, so it is so nice for him to come out and join with us. And Jim, you too, to come out here. I know that it means a lot to you, just like Bill has explained it means to me. This is the first day of our campaign kickoff, our public kickoff. As you can see, we have been going along with doing some things, and we've got something cute here in just a minute, but I want everyone to know that this is the day we start really getting in there with our ask. And the first thing I want to do is ask everyone here to help contribute to building this new Boys and Girls Club that is so needed and that will enable us to take care of, instead of a couple of hundred kids, 600 kids. Until you're here and you go in and you see these kids, you don't even realize how great the Boys and Girls Clubs are. And I appreciate what Bill said about it saves us problems in the future, all of us. And it means that we're going to have a greater future when we have kids like these and what they're able to accomplish. We have a campaign website I would like you to look at. It's investinOurClubKids.org. It's written down in various places and you can see it, but it'll tell you a lot about our campaign. It'll keep you up to date on our progress. And you can make gifts through there, and you can contact our club, our departments, for further conversations on how to get involved. And that's the second thing, is I really hope that everyone here will help get involved in this campaign. We have a lot of people here who are already involved, and I thank them. As you can see, we've gone a long way, but we have a long way to go. I really want to thank ABC7 and Jacqueline Matter. Jacqueline, thanks for staying up this long. We really appreciate it. You'll be seeing some public service announcements reminding you about the campaign, and others will be able to see, which will start this evening. And so I really want to thank ABC7 for doing that, and for Jacqueline for being an ambassador to the clubs. So we got some kids that are come up and join us in front for a moment. Guys, we're in the right order. Let's show everybody just how much we've raised to date to rebuild our club. Kids? Somebody read that for me. I don't have it in front of me. 9 million. I like that. Well, we're about 4,400,000+. And I don't know, I'm not sure where we are up there, but that's what we have. I guess we got to read from that direction this way. And and what I want everyone to help us do is turn that 4 over there into a 7 or even an 8 or a 9 and help us with the club. Jacqueline?
Yeah, definitely. As we have all asked of you guys to invest in our future, invest in our kids. If people had never invested in me, I would not be here and where I am today at 25 years old because of people like you who want to give back to kids like these. So, with that great number, let's remember to continue to invest in our kids. And on the count of 3, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
All right, guys, thanks so much. We won't make you hand there and hold this any longer, so great job. I really appreciate it. Okay, thanks everybody for coming out. The tours are available with our club kids. The most fun thing of the tour is not to see the club that needs to be replaced, but to interact with these kids. They are so great, and I hope you will do that. Don Stanhope, Don and I will remain under the tent for a little while for additional questions that if anybody has them. And as you can see, we have some refreshments if the wind hasn't blown them over. So please enjoy the refreshments and each other's company. And thank you all for being here.
Okay, well, I'm extremely pleased to be here. As we continue the Invest in Kids campaign for the DeSoto Boys and Girls Club. The truth is that when I spend time in Tallahassee, so often I'm working on issues or trying to solve problems that could have completely been prevented but with programs like this program. And so it's easy for me to be here and join my fellow citizens from Manatee County and beyond to support such a great cause.
It is tremendous. About 8 of our children have gone here. In fact, I am so proud of the fact that they now include people of color and girls, because some of our daughters have gone here. It is a tremendous organization, wonderful, and the difference that they have made for many children in their lives and change their lives.
The Girls and Boys Club is an integral part of our community because of the services that they offer to our youth. They are indeed a great partner for the School District of Manatee County. We are a comfort to know that when our students are leaving us at school, they have a place to go to continue their learning experience, to continuing socializing with their friends, and continuing to be around great role models. So we are enthusiastic and excited for the Boys and Girls Club of building this new building, the DeSoto Boys and Girls Club, and I just wish them the very best, because when they're successful, we're successful.
Well, it just provides such a great option for kids after school. I was a boys club member when I was a youngster, and remember the great fun I had there. My mom was working. I would have been home by myself, so baseball and the different things that we played and learned and participated in just made a big difference in my life, and I know it's making a big difference in a lot of kids' lives here in our community still.
Well, first off, in 1975, I stepped in this Boys and Girls Club as an 8-year-old. So today is probably one of the greatest days in my life for the Boys and Girls Club and what we've done over all the years. Been involved with it for almost 42 years, and seeing what our community has done to rally around this today for this campaign. And we're a long way towards getting a new club, but we need everybody's help. And I mean, it just gives me chills to see what people are doing to support the Boys and Girls Club. And again, it's just a special thing in my heart because this was the club I grew up at.
This is Carl Weeks, former Boys and Girls Club's administrator and club kid, out here at the DeSoto Club for the beautiful kickoff of the capital campaign for the Boys and Girls Club to raise $7.5 million. It is such an exciting day. I am so pumped up for the fact to see that all these young people that we've had an opportunity to serve are going to have a beautiful facility, and it's going to give us a chance to go and serve 6,000 more kids, 600 kids a day. It's just a wonderful feeling to see the support that this community has given for the years and will continue to give for our children. It's so overwhelming to find out that you have made an impact in this community. And today I found out that they are naming the teen center of the new facility after me. Some ways or another, I think, well, 42 years, yes, that's a great honor. But you know what? It's a labor of love. And the fact that we can look at what we can do for our teens in this community, it's so important, and I'm blessed.
I'm just really excited about it because this club has been used and it's tired and it's old, and our kids deserve something beautiful. And we are so excited that the community has embraced us so far. Love to see them continue to embrace us to hit that goal so that our kids can have a brand new club with lots of space to run and play and grow. And I just thank everybody who has donated so far, and we wish everybody in the community would invest in our kids.
The DeSoto Boys and Girls Club has been in existence for just about 50 years, and unfortunately the building has become functionally obsolete. And part of that is having a gym that gets so hot in the summertime that you have to close it at periods of time to keep the kids safe. Space is not adequate for the number of kids that would like to be members. We have waiting lists quite frequently. And so the vision of our new DeSoto Boys and Girls Club is a 41,000 square foot facility, which will have a teen center, a youth center, our administrative offices, and really expand the programs that we offer for healthy lifestyles, character and leadership, and having academic success. So please help us if you can with the Invest in Kids campaign to rebuild the DeSoto Club. For more information, please visit our website at www.investinOurClubKids.org, or you can call 941-761-2582. We hope that you will join us in supporting the Boys and Girls Clubs of Manatee County with a gift to the Invest in Kids campaign. Help to build the new DeSoto Club, which is going to serve up to 600 kids every day. That's almost triple the amount of kids that we can serve. Give these kids a great future. They not only need a new club, but they deserve it. Thank you for your help.